Okay, so what we're going to do today, we're going to do Cheffy Mash. Now Cheffy Mash is fantastic, and what you need to do is get your ingredients together first. We've got mashed potato, we've got cream double, we've got iASC Irish shellfish butter, and we've got some seasoning. I'm just using a bit of salt and pepper. The first thing you do is you take standard potatoes that you steamed, not boiled, because you don't want too much water in it, and you pass it through a sieve. So what happens is you just pass the potatoes through a sieve, and what it does, it takes out any possible lumps. So let me do that. Ideally, you pass the potatoes through a sieve when your potatoes are warm. That's about enough now for one portion. Now remember, this potato is really, really tasty. So if you're going to start doing Cheffy Mash with iASC Irish shellfish butter, add a few extra potatoes in at the start because you know you'll want them. So what we've done is we've taken our potato, we'll leave that aside, we don't need that anymore. We'll pass it through a sieve. The next part is we're using iASC Irish shellfish butter, 15-gram pieces, and a little bit of cream. We put a pot onto heat, a little bit of cream into the pot, warm it up. We're taking, that's roughly a portion and a half, 2 portions. We're taking 2 pieces of iASC Irish shellfish butter, 2 portions, and we're going to heat that up, and we're going to melt the butter and the cream together. That's going to take a couple of seconds. Now you can always add more cream, so don't be tempted to half fill the pot. I'm putting in around about 20 ml of cream. I'm just heating the butter up in the cream, and then once the butter starts to foam down, I'm going to start incorporating the potato a little bit at a time. So we'll start off with a half. Cream is hot, potatoes at room temperature, and what I'm doing now is I'm beating with a flexible spoon the butter and the cream together. So there's just 2 pieces of iASC Irish shellfish butter in there, approximately 30 grams, in around 20 ml of cream, and enough potato for 2 people. So that's almost ready. Again, I'll get the rest of my potato, pop it in. There's a bowl, we don't need that. I'm working the pot. I'm melting the butter into the potato. I'm using a flexible spoon, and my pot is not burning. That's a really good, important thing to know, that when you do this and you keep it moving all the time, your potato won't burn. So I'm going to adjust my heat slightly, turn it down, I want the heat, I'm going to let that work away. You know you're ready when the potato is starting to steam and it starts to leave the side of the pot. So, small taste, just see where we are. Absolutely gorgeous. Small bit of pepper, not a lot. Tiny smidgen of salt. This is absolutely fantastic on seafood pie. Amazing on its own with a steak. Use it if you wish with a little bit of cabbage and leeks or scallions for a type of champ. So we're going to stir that up now. So we'll take a presentation bowl, and like I said earlier, it should just literally fall out of your, and there you have it. Cheffy Mash with iASC Irish shellfish butter. Enjoy.